On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me Tin what's a who now? Hark, the herald angels sing, that is. Welcome to the Season 1 finale of HarkVlogs! I'll be taking the holidays off. Don't forget that Christmas, if you celebrate such things, I mean, there are many other holidays you could be celebrating in December, but don't forget that if you celebrate Christmas, it lasts for 12 days. New Year's Eve, that's still Christmas. The first week of January, that's still Christmas. So don't stop caroling and roasting chestnuts on an open fire. Don't take down your Christmas tree. Don't stop being a slave to crass commercialism disguised as a joyous tradition of gift giving until January 6th. January 6th is when it stops being Christmas, so I implore you to be of good cheer until that day. Because January 5th is 12th night, and so if you think of the song The 12 Days of Christmas, then your true love will have given you 12 partridges in 12 pear trees, 22 turtle doves, 30 French hens, 36 calling birds, 40 golden rings, 42 geese a-laying, 42 swans a-swimming, 40 maids a-milking, 36 ladies dancing, 30 lords a-leaping, 22 pipers piping, and 12 drummers drumming, for a total of 364 gifts. And this all sounds well and good until I get to the part about 10 lords a-leaping. What, pray tell, is a lord a-leaping? Are the lords literal members of the peerage? If so, why are they agreeing to come and leap for me, and why do I want them to leap? My true love must be a very powerful individual if she, assuming it is a she, can just send honored noblemen to me to jump around. Jump around! Jump around! Maybe the lords are some kind of performers, like professional acrobats who would leap around. That would make more sense than literal lords, so the gift would be that I get to watch a circus performance of sorts for the last 3 days of Christmas. Maybe it's actually the same troupe of 10 acrobats and they just visit me 3 different times, as opposed to 30 individual acrobats. And then one explanation I heard when I was little is that the lords are children, male heirs presumably, who would be thus referred to by the butler and the valet as lords. So this is like a wealthy older couple who have many kids, and the 30 lords, or 10 lords on 3 different days, are their grandkids. 30 or 10 happy and exuberant young children so full of the Christmas spirit that they seem to leap everywhere. So the gift is that 10 grandchildren come to visit the singer for each of the last 3 days of Christmas. Or maybe leaping is a figure of speech. Maybe my true love is some sort of duchess, and her various vassals, like the barons and the viscounts and the earls who own land in her province, are trying to do anything they can to prove their fealty to her, and so she is sending them to me to entertain me somehow. There's also the idea that the 10 lords a-leaping figuratively represent the 10 commandments, but that's not helpful to me because I'm concerned with what they literally are. If I'm ever so fortunate as to have a wealthy and affluent true love who feels so inclined to send me 10 lords a-leaping for 3 consecutive days, I just want to know what I'm getting myself into. Okay, confession time. I don't really care that much about what 10 lords a-leaping really means, because I'm just using this topic as an excuse to remind people that Christmas lasts for 12 days, because nobody seems to remember that or care about it anymore. Well, that's my oddly specific topic for this week. Thanks for watching. But there's more, because I want to spend some time to talk with you about the future of this YouTube channel. Because back in August, when I started HarkVlogs, I said that I would be doing this from then until December, and then in December, I would look at where I was and evaluate whether and how I was going to continue this channel. So how have I done thus far? Well, my channel has grown by a little over 220 subscribers. I was kinda hoping to have 1,000 subscribers by this point. You know, like you'd think getting featured in a Logan Paul vlog would have some effect on channel growth.
I found this kid on set. Christopher, show me what you can do with your elbows. Oh my god! Ah! Ah!
That's why it's important to credit people. Excuse me while I go symbolically pour some salt. But you know, whatever. I have been really, really grateful for all the encouragement and support and enthusiasm from you, from my friends, from people in the comments, from people who've come up to me in person. If you've ever shared one of my videos, or liked it, or drawn me a GIF, or left a nice comment, or told me in person how much you've enjoyed one of my videos, thank you. That means so much to me, and I will continue making videos because you make it worth it. But there have to be some changes. The biggest is that I will no longer attempt to upload once a week. When HarkVlogs Season 2 begins, I will be uploading once every 2 weeks, because most vlogs take between 15 to 25 hours, somewhere in that range, between the researching, writing the vlog, shooting it, editing it, getting all those visual aids and pictures in there, making the thumbnail and the description, and uploading it. My vlog about ghosts was somewhere around, gosh, like 50 hours? Because not only was it the longest vlog I've ever done at like 15 minutes, but I had to sift through all that seance footage, and I just had a lot of technical difficulties with that one. I've had a lot of technical difficulties with my vlogs in general. Like, audio and lighting issues are always a bother, no matter what vlog I'm working on. For the very first episode of HarkVlogs, I shot that whole thing like 4 different times because I just could not get it to look and sound the way I wanted it to. It's just the amount of work I put into these vlogs weekly is a little unjustified, I'm afraid to say, as long as I'm not getting paid for it. And it takes away from other things that I should be devoting time to, like my personal life, some other projects I've had in the can, my professional life. Like, I have 2 jobs, sometimes 3 jobs, and I'm not living just to work and vlog. There are other things I want to do with my life. And there have been times over the past few months when I've prioritized vlogging over hanging out with friends and I've missed out, or vlogging over work and I've lost potential income, or vlogging over sleep, and I cannot keep doing that because, as you've seen over the past few months, my upload schedule has gone from every Saturday to every weekend to every week to just sporadic. Like last week I uploaded 3 vlogs in the same week just to catch up to where I planned to be at this point. But I kept to my commitment. I planned early on that there would be 20 videos in Season 1, and dang it, I made 20 videos. But anyway, when HarkVlogs Season 2 begins, I will be uploading once every 2 weeks, and thank you in advance for understanding. Oh yeah, and then another thing is that I told you at the beginning that my videos would be between 2 to 4 minutes. But then, like, most of my vlogs are twice that length. Whoops. I also might be switching up my branding a little bit, like my... Hello, darkness, my old friend. I also might switch up my branding a little bit. Branding. Ugh. And my on-camera persona. Like, I'm still gonna make vlogs about oddly specific topics. I just might tweak my delivery and my image a little bit. Maybe. It's getting dark in here. I have a long road ahead of me when it comes to growth as a YouTuber because I do not like promoting my channel. I feel obnoxious. I hate telling people to subscribe, for one thing. And for another, I do not want to make videos about trending topics. I want to plan out all of my content months in advance. And that's probably my biggest impediment with all the frustrating ways YouTube's algorithms work. And to that point of planning out everything months in advance, let me know in the comments, is there any oddly specific topic that you would like for me to do a video about? You know, like if you've watched this far, you have a pretty good idea of the kinds of things I'm interested in. So what do you think would be a good video for 2018? I've already got a few things planned. Or it doesn't have to be an oddly specific topic. Is there anything that I have not been doing that you would like to see on this channel? I'm not saying I'll do it, but I value your suggestions. Do you have any criticisms of this channel? Just any thoughts, let me know. Thank you for watching. I'm taking the whole month of January off to focus on some unfinished projects and for Christmas. Because believe it or not, as much of a big deal as I make out of Halloween on this channel and about sneak zucchini onto your neighbor's porch day on this channel, my favorite holiday is and has always been Christmas. So I'm spending some time with family and friends back in Georgia, my home state, away from my camera, and then in February, In February, HarkVlogs Season 2 begins. Wanna see my new Goats in Trees wall calendar? Check out these gorgeous babes. Also, shout out to all the Bionicle fans who made my Moana video go semi-viral. It finally surpassed this horrible broomstick video as my most viewed. Thank you so much. Thanks, sweet baby Matanui in swaddling clothes. Make sure you're filming, just in case I crash. This This is the danger Christmas. God rest ye merry, YouTube peeps, let nothing you dismay. That HarkVlog Season 2 will premiere in February. Now be merry and don't forget that Christmas has 12 days. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.